116 stars. Talk about loving your job. He has 39 career victories, 40 second place finishes, 41 third place finishes. That's 120 on the board finishes.
There you go. Oh, that was like that. Oh, perfect. Well, thank you, sir. Yeah, look at that.
Hi, how are you?
Oh, love it.
Okay, ready?
Sure, that's a lady.
On your mark.
I don't think it's a
Get
lady.
set.
Don't be a stranger, people.
Monkey, go! Uh-oh. I gotta pedal faster.
Yeah, that's the latest, the ugliest lady I've ever seen.
If you get a good look at these pigs, you notice they look a little bit different than the cute little pink pigs you may have seen in the past. These are actually miniature potbelly pigs. They are full grown. They are 6 and 10 months old. We have 2 different litters in the trailer. We have a litter of 4 and a litter of 8. Come on over, folks. This is the first race of the 2 o'clock show. Pigs are in the starting gate. All the tickets are in. Let's hear a big cheer for your favorite color. And they're off. We've got the green in the lead, followed by yellow, blue, and red. Coming around the first turn. Down the home stretch, winner is blue. Blue's the winner. How many of you picked that blue pig? Let's hear a big cheer for blue. Congratulations, those men off. We've got the green in the lead, followed by yellow, blue, and red. Coming around the first turn. Down the home stretch, winner is blue. Blue's the winner. How many of you picked that blue pig? Let's hear
Hello, and welcome to our exhibit of the Pierce House Museum. We're in 97 Water Street. My name is Brett Thayer. I'm with the Crystal Lake Falls Historical Association, and we're excited because we have redone the Pierce House Museum. We've revamped it, repaint, and moved exhibits around. We'd love for you to come and see us. We're open 1 to 3 Saturdays and Sundays throughout the summer. 97 Water Street in Barton. Thank you.
We provide fare-free public transportation, a variety of services across Orleans, Essex, Caledonia County, Lamoille County, even parts of Washington County. And we're here also with Human Services, one of our partners, another nonprofit. So RCT is a nonprofit. Human Services, Northeast Kingdom Human Services are also nonprofits. What we're doing here is gathering signatures for appropriations. We receive federal, state, and local funding. And in order to receive local funding, we need signatures from local voters. We're also here recruiting volunteers. So another way that we can provide fare-free services, so free to the rider services, is by using community volunteer drivers. Our volunteer drivers actually volunteer their time. They use their own car, but they also get reimbursed for every mile driven. So that is separate from any tax-free or taxed income. So that's reimbursement at the federal GSA rate. So if you're interested in being a community volunteer driver, or you just want to support RCT, come on down, see us at the Orleans County Fair.
Hello, I'm here. I have NEK-3D Creations. We make 3D printers of creations off 3D printer. And one of our printers is right here. We make little dragon eggs. We got knick-knack toys. We have animals, all different sorts. Some little animals over here. We got tons of dragons of all different types on this table. We got a big dragon on top there for a raffle we're doing. 9 feet long, about 1.5 feet high, standing up like that. We do custom clocks. We do light shades. And we got little farm animals for the younger kids. We got custom Highland cow ice cream holders to hold your ice cream. You think of it, we can do it. You know, imagination's the limit. It's all 3D printed. It's all non-toxic, biodegradable, plant-based printing. Again, it's NEK-3D Creations. Stop by here at the Barton Fair and say hello.
Hi, we are from the American Legion here in the state of Vermont. Our department commander, Mr. Bill Brothers, our historian and second district commander, Carl King. My name is Bill Sharon. I am the southern area commander, and we are just happy to be here at this fair today. This whole week, actually, we're going to be here. We're looking to recruit not only Legionnaires, but also their spouses and auxiliary, but also for our Sons of the Legion to help bring our community together. That's what we're all about.
My name is Tyler Morey, and I'm with TGMT Engraved, and we do a variety of different things from slate to hardwood. Our email is tgmtengraved if anyone wants any custom orders, and we'll ship it to you.
Hello, I'm Kathy Bowen from Northeast Farm Service in Irisburg, Vermont. We will be having an open house next weekend, September 13th from 10 to 2, and we will have demonstrations. We have our Hondas, our Coyote tractors, our Ferris lawnmowers, and we will have some demonstrations that day. So come on down, get some free food, and have some fun.
So we're the Newport Daily Express. I'm Tabitha Armstrong, I'm the publisher. And so we're here at the fair, just kind of checking it out, talking with people, promoting some of the stuff that we do, as well as helping sell Rotary Duck tickets and doing some games for the kids. So we're here just to see what's going on. We've got reporters kind of kicking it around and taking pictures. And you can check it all out next week on Thursday. We'll have an edition of the paper that has all the winners from all the different events, all the photos that we've taken while we've been here, and there'll be some video clips online.
Good afternoon. I'm Mary Ann, and this is my friend Wanda. We're here at the Orleans County Fairgrounds for a 4-day event, and we've got all kinds of goodies. We've got greens, we've got wood products, we've got sewing items, and there's jewelry all over the place, and food. Everybody needs to come down and see us.
Let me get these ladies there. Come on out here, come on out here. Let's do I'm proud to sing this shit, love. I'm all shook up.
I have a business called Healing Hands Massage. I'm doing massage here at the Barton Fair for the next 4 days. Come on down and see me. I'm doing 15 minutes for $20. Also, my partner is selling artwork over here. He's very talented, and we'd love to see you.
Hi, my name is Nicole Nelson. I am a 5th generation candy maker from Nelson's Candy out of Irisburg, Vermont. I am here for our 55th year at the Barton Fair, Orleans County Fair, so please come down and join us at the Orleans County Fair. Thank you very much.
there's about two ministries really, and that Christian Farmers gives us the sticks, and part of what they do is what we're doing, fair ministry, explaining the gospel to people. The other parts, they do some disaster relief and mission trips. So those are, and then CDF Vermont is Child Evangelism Fellowship, and both ministries use the colors to explain the gospel, but CEF ministers to children. And so we do after school Bible clubs and train teachers how to conduct the clubs. And we're trying to grow in Vermont. We're a very small group of people right now, but we would like to spread it around the whole state. It's actually been around for 75 years.
The combat vets, we're 26-4. We're located in Newport, Vermont. We're vets helping vets. We try to help out local vets as much as we can. We're here at the fair trying to gather donations and funding for our cause.
So we're what we do is we help disabled vets. We build ramps for the disabled that they get in the house. We help pay for oil, electricity, house bills. And if we don't know, if we can't help them, we let them get some other people like the VFW, the American Legion, and we get resources to help out.
Sometimes multiple organizations will get together and work on bigger projects.
We have a Facebook page. Like Dan said, there's 4 different chapters. There's the Northeast Kingdom, which is 26-4, and that's our chapter. There's 26-3 down in Springfield area. 26-1 is in Barrie area. And then 26-2 is in Fairfax, Want, and St. Albans area. So we have, throughout the state, we have a bunch of veterans, and we love riding motorcycles.
The organization probably 12 years now, and very rewarding to go out and help a veteran that needs a wheelchair ramp or home repairs. We kind of step in where other organizations can't, so it's kind of very fulfilling for me, and I get to hang out with good people like these. Thank you.
Thank you.
So you guys can have that.
Thank you very
and
much.
On the back, there's the 4 chapters in Vermont, and those go to our Facebook pages.
Hi, Murray. I'm from Barton. This is for the community Barton meal site, and we have meals Tuesdays and Thursdays from 9 o'clock until noon, sometimes 1. They're all homemade meals. They also have farmers come in with produce, like corn and everything, and we can distribute that as well to the meal site. We also have a food pantry that's open from noon until 3, and people can come in with their families and take out whatever they may need for extra food. We try to keep it pretty much stocked. Can't always depend on that, but we do. And it's in Barton. It's at the building that's next to CNC. It's a brick building. The meals are served downstairs. There are tables and chairs, and there's coffee and tea and whatever else people would like. It's all run volunteers. I'm a volunteer. I work in the pantry mostly, but I really like it. I really like the people that come. The community, it's for adults, not just for seniors. It's for adults of all ages, children, and it's just fun. It's fun to get together with people and just have a good meal.
Hi there, I'm I'm Becca White, and I work for the mission-driven solar company, SunCommon. So I'm hanging out at the Orleans County Fair to talk to folks about going solar. And my board actually says, very important, there's a solar tax credit that's going away. So that's kind of the big message that I want to talk to people about, is if they've thought about going solar, there's been some big policy changes that will affect how it costs for you. So even if someone's not interested in going solar with us, it's still really good information to know. And I will say I'm having a great time because I've had a creamy. I had a vanilla creamy with rainbow sprinkles from down there. I had something from Mem and Peps. I just had a fantastic poutine from 802 Eats. I've been watching a hypnotist, like mind person, all day. And the people here are just like really making my time. It's been a little slow, but we're picking up. It's Friday night. I think we're going to have some good times. Oh, and I bought a bunny. That's one thing that you guys should know is I was convinced. I bought a $20 rabbit at this fair. So it's got everything. It's got everything you'd want. So I hope I hope people come, and I hope you guys save this for history, because it's actually a really cool, seems to be like a really cool, I'm seeing a lot of people run into people, which is, I'm not from the area, I'm from River Junction, so the Tunbridge Fair is my fair. Yeah, well, thanks.
So if anybody is interested, do they just look this up online and they'll find you?
Yeah, so SunCommon, you can find us just www.suncommon.com. We're the largest solar company in the state of Vermont for residential solar. So that means if you want solar on your roof, in your backyard, if you want a solar canopy, if you want battery backup with it, all of those things we can help you with. We do commercial as well, but we really focus on residential solar. The other thing folks should know is if they've thought about going solar, like one of the big conversations I have with people kind of in general is what are the markers of a good home that's ready for solar? I mean, I think we all kind of know if it's a good sunny spot, but if you've got no tree coverage, if you've got a newer roof, all of that is great. And even if you've got some of those things, it doesn't disqualify you. So really a good time to think about it, especially if you want to cut the cost of your electric bill. And we also have some renewable energy goals as a state. So if you want to be a part of that transition towards renewable energy and lowering the rates for electricity in our state, this is a great way to be a part of it. So. Yeah.
Thank you.
And I've had a bubble maker going for some of you.
My goodness.
Maybe I'll get it going. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
If that doesn't make this amazing, I don't know what does.
It adds to the atmosphere. It's a little intense. Normally I have a solar powered one, but it broke, so I'm trying this one out. Yay.
We have 8 pullers this evening in this class, the first round. First up is Sanjay from Freiburg with 14 grams, 324.53. We will see if these will repeat that or not. Remember, all truck drivers need their helmet
heavy hitter at the Orleans County Fair this year. That's Michael Huntley. And Michael, the last couple of years have been a whirlwind from you. Do you ever give yourself time to take a seat and say, wow, I'm on a good roll right here, man?
Yeah, I think that every level of life, I think that you just need to upgrade. And, I think that also being a dad, your kids will keep you humble. So I think every step that I'm elevating, I think that my family kind of brings me back down to earth. And I think it's kind of a good environment to be in, especially at this level.
Tell me something about your daughter Stella. I know you have 2 children there, and how that relationship is and performing and stuff like that. Must be great.
Yeah, I think definitely one of the hardest things to navigate during this whole process has been trying to navigate time for the family and putting time into the career. But I think I have a really amazing support system to be able to navigate this. And I think that number one, I'm always a dad first, and I think that it's proven to me. I follow my daughter's vote to get Niall as my coach, and it paid off in the end. I think sometimes, your family, you got to kind of lean into them and see where your path leads.
You're in production now, probably at times when you're not on the road and stuff. What can we look forward to coming out of your camp in the next few months?
Yeah, we actually just finished our 13-song album. We can't give the release date yet. It's huge news that's going to be coming out. But we actually went and recorded at East Iris Studios in Nashville, Tennessee, with Jason Motz, who is just an amazing engineer, as well as Mike Harnett, Joe Palmer, who's my drummer, and as well as Danny Holstice, who is my bass player. And I just think it's an amazing opportunity to kind of showcase. I know people got to see the covers and stuff I did, and even the singles that I released, since winning The Voice. But I think that being able to showcase a whole album, a piece of work, honest work, and just something really authentic me, and not just a single being released, I think that a whole body of work was something that just needed to be done, especially right now with just this kind of role that I'm on.
Into the Voice, and you looked at the competition, and you went through a few rounds.
Yes.
When did you start thinking, this could be mine? I can win this.
I think that that was never a response in my mind ever. I'm not going to lie, I never watched the show before being on it, but that was the most intense talent of people I've ever been around. And even hearing some of the people who are avid watchers, they said that was one of the most talented seasons they've ever seen. And, for me to think that I was going to win, that'd be insane. But I did, when I went out there, I had a conversation, with myself, and I just wanted to go out there and create an experience. I'm glad that this happened for me at 33 and not, 23, at the time that this all was happening. But, I think that for me, just creating an experience and just showing what, a Huntley production would be like with $1 million setup behind me. What kind of music would Huntley do? Could Huntley take the pressure of, going in front of 16 million viewers a night, like being on the show? Would I be able to take, critique, which oddly never happened. I think just because the style of music that I sing, it's my rasp and everything. I think that it's just really easily to not be judged on imperfections because it's kind of the art of the singing of it. So I think there's a lot of variables that played into it, and I think that people connecting with my story with my daughter. I think that for me it was just getting my story out and connecting with the audience, because I think if while you're on the show, that's the most important thing, because you can win and your career go nowhere. So if people don't get a piece of you and you're not doing it honestly, one of my new friends, Jelly Roll, for example, he and I gotta say, he's been a person that has just shown that no matter what level you are, he's one of the most humble people I've met. And he's like, Taylor Swift, Jelly Roll. Those are two of the names that I feel like are just like flown around, or their music's everywhere right now. And I think that as long as you stay true to yourself and honest, and I think it's going to come across in your fan base as well. And I have the best fans in the world, and I think it's showing out here in Vermont too. I think all the fans that have come from New Hampshire and Canada to be here tonight, just seeing all the messages on my TikTok lives, I think that getting my story out was the most important thing, not dwelling on winning. And and maybe the last second I was like, wow, I'm in the top 2, but I've never been picked first in dodgeball. I've never been a raffle ticket winner. I've never got my name called for a prize winning. I've never been that guy. I've been the guy who's had to cut my teeth for everything. And literally, I was cooking spaghetti and meatballs for my kids and got a call out of a lifetime. Not even auditioning for the show. Like, they sent me, a message being like, hey, we saw you singing a song on your Instagram. Like, do you want to come and try out for The Voice? And it changed my whole life.
Yeah. So, well, maybe you weren't picked first in dodgeball, but your trajectory is going upward, and now you are the man, Michael. Thank you very much for coming to Northern Vermont, too.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Best of luck to you.
Thank you so much.
Take care, brother.
Thank you, guys.
Okay, we're live at the Orleans County Fair.
We're lucky to get this gentleman and his band here tonight. They're on the way up in the standings, trending upward. You probably saw him win The Voice a couple of years ago. So let's give him a nice Vermont welcome for Huntley and his band, Michael Huntley and his band here at Orleans County Fair.
for the show here to start. We're just getting a few names in order here. We actually have a couple people that today. For our main event tonight. We literally take the rule book and take some of the brains and throw them right in the garbage where they belong. This is a type of deal where you run what you run, you put your money where your mouth is, and you build, and build. So, 8-cylinder, multi-class and Lancaster, and all I can say is,
people. We do knives. We've been doing some keychains, some jewelry, leather patches that we've been putting on hats, and people have been able to customize with whatever they want. So we are located in Newport Center, and give me a call. Love to hook you up with some unique gifts that are personalized and probably not like everybody else has.
Hey George, we're here at Roberto's at the Barton Fair with a nice variety of pizzas to choose from, about 24 specialty pizzas, also pizza by the slice as well. We have delicious desserts, cannolis, New York cheesecake, and the best tiramisu you'll ever have. We also have nice cold drinks and candy as well. I hope to see everybody down here and enjoy the day at the fair.
The official pizza sponsor of the NFL. And by Chewy. For life with pets, there's Chewy with everything.